I wanted to show you the framing on this cabin. I had taken a video of this earlier, but it wouldn't load up. When they put in these French doors, they had to come in here and frame up for them. And basically, what you have up here is they really didn't have to have three boards up here, but there was some there anyhow, so they just added to it because these cabins are well built. They're built by Mennonites, but they're it's a Derksen, D-E-R-K-S-E-N cabin. But you know, they don't normally come with these French doors, and these doors are fairly heavy, especially when you got them open swinging out, which I like to do. So what we have are some really sturdy hinges. John, my son-in-law, got this material right here. It's basically some sort of laminate over a 2x4, and it's got weather stripping. This is some black weather stripping. So, you know, and it goes all the way around, so when you seal the door, it's pretty weather tight. Now, I came out here today. It's a few days after Thanksgiving in North Georgia, and it was warm in the cabin. I mean, if I'd left the doors closed, I would be toasty warm in here. And as you can see, there's absolutely no insulation. So I'm impressed with the little cabin. I mean, I know you can probably build things bigger and all of that, but I think for a little one-room structure, you really can't, you know, beat this. I don't really think this can be beat so far as, you know, just for a little cabin. It also has a vent up there for air circulation, and there's also a good bit of storage space up in the far end there, and it also has a vent. Don't think I want to close in these rafters like I said earlier, but I do want to put probably some sort of insulation up there. I'm not sure I'm going to insulate the walls and see how it goes. I know you can lose a lot of heat out the top, but it's covered with these real cute little shingles, and so I don't really know that it's going to be necessary. Actually, my concern in this part of the country, in the south, is it being too hot in the summertime, because we have 100-degree days, and it can really get hot. But I think just a small little air conditioner put in one of these windows would suffice. And still got to work on the wiring some more, but I'll get back to that. I've been tied up. My computer crashed, so I've been working on that with tech support. The flooring, I would like to get some tongue and groove flooring in here. I think that's going to be the most expensive part of the cabin outside of the covering for the walls. I would really like some tongue and groove flooring. We've got a good plywood subfloor. I'm going to lay down some sort of vapor barrier and get somebody to professionally install the flooring. That's one thing I just don't want to mess up, and I don't think I have the proper skills to do it. But the insulation, I'm going to go in here, finish out the wiring, and put an outside light here. And I got a little shelf up there with a smoke detector up on it, which I need to install. I'm going to put my little sink here. Kitchen sink, and I've really been thinking about just installing an antique marble sideboard, like a buffet that doesn't have the top part. It had a marble top and a marble, you know, backsplash, and an antique, gorgeous cabinets under it, and I think that'll be sufficient. It was 4 feet long and about a little less than 2 feet coming out from the wall. So I think a sink here with a counter and maybe a little refrigerator there It's a small refrigerator. You don't need anything big in here, and especially not for one person. And put that here. This would be the kitchen area. I want the kitchen area up in here because, one, I like to be able to look out a window when I'm washing dishes or whatever. There's a door here in case of fire. And then this area back here can be relegated for, you know, a living area, looking outside. You could even put, I think what I'm going to probably put in here, I'm not really up on futons at this point. I may get one, but I really think I'd like, I saw a really gorgeous turquoise small sofa bed, modern design that, you know, I think would look good over here, even a black one or something. I'm in graduate school, so I haven't done many books. Don't think I'll put them all in here, but I do want to incorporate some bookshelves. I may even go into one of these spaces here, you know, and put a sheet of the flat insulation board, you know, and cover it with something, and just have a slightly recessed bookshelf. And really, you know, floor to ceiling, that would just about cover all my books. Because I had to do a lot of research for theology and divinity and things like that with this degree. Over here, probably a dresser, and maybe a small closet. Just there again, I may go into the recessed area, and you know, a closet, you're only going to have to come out another foot if you go back in here this a few inches. So, and pare down on my clothes, which I need to do. But I think preparation is the key to moving into a place like this, because what's happening is you are basically getting rid of all your junk, which is a good idea for anybody. And Bingo will enjoy that large doghouse. Of course, he really prefers to sit on the duck. So that's about it for today. I think the floors, I'm going to do a lot of research about that. I want some really good flooring in here. I want it professionally installed. So that's going to be a major expense, even for 120 square feet. The flooring, I think probably I may go up part of the way with some wainscoting, and then maybe in the kitchen area have some sort of metal. I don't think I want to go with tile or anything too heavy, because I don't know that the structure can handle all that extra weight, or that I would even want it in there. But I do believe that maybe some copper, a thin sheet of copper, or do the stainless steel thing, some sort of industrial look in the kitchen. And then, you know, like I said, the marble type countertop. Not really into granite, because if you drop something on granite, it's going to break. It also has radiation. I also lived in a town in Georgia, Elberton, Georgia, where it's the granite capital of the world, and I don't really want to see any more granite. Tombstone capital of the world. Okay. That's about it for now.